Who, Parker? Yeah, look, just between you and me, this guy's kind of an amateur.
Welcome to Director's Choice, the YouTube channel where we explore the worlds of film, TV, and pop culture. Today, we're diving into the complex and intriguing relationship between two of Marvel's most iconic characters, Spider-Man and Venom. From their individual backstories to their shared history and evolving psychology, we'll be taking a deep dive into what makes these characters tick, and how their relationship has developed over the years. Spider-Man and Venom. Two iconic characters from Marvel Comics, each with their own unique abilities, personalities, and histories. For decades, these two characters have clashed in numerous comic book storylines, movies, and TV shows. But what is the true nature of their relationship? And how has it evolved over time? To understand Spider-Man and Venom's relationship, we must first look at their individual backstories. Peter Parker, better known as Spider-Man, was just a high school student when he was bitten by a radioactive spider. This gave him incredible powers, including superhuman strength, agility, and the ability to cling to surfaces. However, with great power came great responsibility, and Peter soon became a hero, using his powers to protect the citizens of New York City from various threats. Eddie Brock, on the other hand, was a journalist who became disgraced after his attempts to expose a serial killer were proven to be based on false information. Blaming Spider-Man for his downfall, Eddie became consumed with anger and resentment, and his emotions were amplified when he bonded with the symbiote. Spider-Man and Venom's first major clash in popular media was in the movie Spider-Man 3. In this film, Spider-Man becomes infected by the symbiote, which enhances his aggression and ultimately leads him to create a black suit that amplifies his powers. Meanwhile, Eddie Brock becomes Venom, seeking revenge against Spider-Man for his role in Brock's downfall. The two characters clash in several fight scenes throughout the movie, including a final battle that sees Spider-Man using sonic vibrations to weaken Venom and ultimately separate him from the symbiote. However, the origins of the Venom symbiote go back further than the events of Spider-Man 3. In the comics, the symbiote first bonded with Spider-Man after he returned from the Secret Wars, providing him with a new black and white suit. However, Spider-Man eventually discovered that the symbiote was actually alive, and seeking to permanently bond with him. Realizing that the symbiote was actually enhancing his aggressive tendencies and threatening his own free will, Spider-Man rejected the symbiote, which then bonded with Eddie Brock. Although Venom is often portrayed as a villain, there have been times when he has been depicted as an anti-hero, even teaming up with Spider-Man on occasion to fight against greater threats. For example, in the 1990s comic book storyline Maximum Carnage, Spider-Man and Venom team up to take on Carnage, a more dangerous symbiote offspring of Venom. Venom's psychology is just as complex as Spider-Man's, if not more so. As an alien symbiote, Venom has his own instincts and desires, which can sometimes conflict with those of his human host. When bonded with Eddie Brock, the symbiote's attitude towards Spider-Man became much more hostile, reflecting Brock's own resentment towards the hero. This led to Venom becoming a violent and dangerous villain, seeking to destroy Spider-Man and everything he stood for. However, over time, Venom's psychology has become more nuanced, with various iterations of the character serving as anti-heroes or even heroes in some cases. Some versions of Venom have developed a moral code and a desire to protect the innocent, leading them to clash with other villains and even team up with Spider-Man and other heroes. This reflects the symbiote's own evolving psychology, as it learns to understand and appreciate human morality and ethics. At his core, Venom's psychology is defined by his struggle for control. The symbiote's own desires and instincts can sometimes overwhelm those of his host, leading to violent outbursts and unpredictable behavior. However, as the character has evolved, he has learned to control and channel his aggression in more productive ways, using his abilities to protect the innocent and fight for justice. Spider-Man is one of the most iconic superheroes of all time, known for his wit, intelligence, and strong moral code. However, beneath his confident exterior lies a complex and multifaceted character with a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to do what is right. Peter Parker's psychology is shaped by his experiences as a young man, including the death of his Uncle Ben and the discovery of his powers. At his core, Spider-Man is driven by a deep sense of guilt and a desire to make up for his mistakes. He takes his responsibilities as a hero very seriously, often putting the needs of others before his own. However, this can also lead to feelings of self-doubt and insecurity, as he struggles to balance his superheroic duties with his personal life. Peter's struggles with relationships, both romantic and familial, are a constant theme in the comics, highlighting his vulnerability and humanity. Despite these struggles, Spider-Man's psychology is ultimately defined by his resilience and determination. He has faced numerous personal and professional challenges over the years, from the deaths of loved ones to battles with his most dangerous foes. However, he has always managed to come out on top, using his intelligence and quick thinking to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Despite their conflicts and differences, Spider-Man and Venom also share a rich history. Both characters have been through numerous battles and personal struggles, which have shaped their personalities and influenced their attitudes towards each other. For example, in the comics, Spider-Man and Venom have clashed over the fate of Mary Jane Watson, with Venom threatening to kill her and Spider-Man doing everything in his power to protect her. As the Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to expand, there has been much speculation about the possibility of a future Spider-Man Venom movie crossover. While the characters' rights are currently owned by different studios, there have been rumors that the two universes could merge in the future, potentially leading to some exciting new clashes between these iconic characters. In conclusion, Spider-Man and Venom's relationship is a complex and ever-evolving one, shaped by their shared history, their individual psychologies, and the influence of the symbiote. While they have clashed numerous times over the years, they have also shown moments of cooperation and respect for each other's abilities. Whether they remain enemies or become unlikely allies, their clashes are sure to continue to captivate audiences for years to come. As we've seen, the relationship between Spider-Man and Venom has evolved over time, as their characters have become more complex and nuanced. While Venom was initially portrayed as a one-dimensional villain consumed by his hatred for Spider-Man, subsequent iterations of the character have explored his psychology in greater depth, showing him to be a more conflicted and sympathetic figure. Some versions of Venom have even become anti-heroes or heroes in their own right, developing a moral code and a desire to protect the innocent. This has led to clashes with other villains and even team-ups with Spider-Man and other heroes. By exploring Venom's backstory and motivations, these iterations of the character have added new layers to the relationship between Spider-Man and Venom, making their clashes all the more compelling. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's character has also evolved over time, as he has faced numerous personal and professional challenges. While he has always been known for his wit, intelligence, and strong moral code, he has also developed a greater sense of responsibility and empathy. In recent years, Peter has grappled with issues such as mental health, grief, and social justice, reflecting the changing times and the shifting concerns of his readership. As Spider-Man and Venom's characters have evolved over time, so too has their relationship. Whether they remain enemies, become allies, or something in between, there is no doubt that their clashes will continue to captivate audiences for years to come. With the potential for a future Spider-Man Venom movie crossover on the horizon, there are sure to be even more twists and turns in store for these iconic characters. And there you have it, our exploration of the complicated and ever-evolving relationship between Spider-Man and Venom. We hope you enjoyed this look at these two iconic characters and their various clashes over the years. Let us know in the comments what you think about their relationship and whether you'd like to see more of them in future movies and TV shows. And don't forget to subscribe to Director's Choice for more great content on the world of film, TV, and pop culture. Thanks for watching.